Yes guys, Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. It has been so long. I'm very sorry. But I thought it was time I came back to YouTube and gave you guys an update on my current football situation. It's been nearly a year since I was making vlogs on a consistent basis. So I think it's time I return to YouTube and continue to show you guys my journey. So before we do anything else, let's rewind back to 2021 and bring you guys up to speed with my current situation. So the last you guys saw of me was when my team, Hereford FC, got to the final of the FA Trophy and we played at Wembley. I wasn't named on the bench, but to be able to warm up and walk out on a pitch like Wembley at the age of 19, I'm grateful for that. And I know I'm very lucky to have been able to experience that at a young age. So from there, after that final, the season was finished. I went into discussions with the manager and Hereford, and I signed a new contract for this season, the 21-22 season. I was really pleased, as the plan for last season was to go out on loan, but all the leagues below, because of you know what, got cancelled, and therefore there was literally nowhere I could go on loan as an 18-year-old because every single division below ours was cancelled. So I was stuck at Hereford, and realistically I was just going to be training all year. But it wasn't a bad thing because we had the trophy final but no league games. We had loads of friendlies scheduled in between, so I actually got quite a lot of match experience, a lot more than I was expecting last year, because we got to the trophy final, and thankfully we were training all the way through until May 22nd when the final was. So us at Hereford, we were a lot luckier than other people in our league and at other clubs around the country. So then going into this pre-season, I played 2 or 3 games. So the first game we played Westfields, we won 3-1, and I played the second half and was captain of the second half. Then I started the next game against Redditch, played the first 45 minutes, got an assist as well actually, bit of a spawny assist, but yeah, you'll take it. And then the next game was against Shrewsbury, who were a League 1 team, so that was a good test, and I came off the bench with about 20 minutes to go. However, that match didn't go as well as I wanted to, because I literally came on, and then about a couple of minutes later, I got a massive cut above my eye. I put some pictures on the screen. I actually carried on playing, but I spent the majority of the time after I came off the bench on the sidelines getting stitched up, so that wasn't very successful. And with the cut on my eye, I missed the next 2 pre-season games because I had to wait for the stitches to heal for like 5 to 7 days, and I couldn't let them get wet. So I literally couldn't do any sport or training because obviously if I started to sweat then it would get wet. So that was a bit of a pain. And then from there, throughout this pre-season, I was looking for somewhere to go on loan. Hereford are at step 2 of non-league, so basically like the 6th division. And I was looking for somewhere at step 3 in the 7th division to go out on loan, as I really wanted to use this season to get as many games under my belt as possible. Thankfully, a great opportunity came up at Merthyr Town, who play in the Southern Prem South, which is step 3. Merthyr, the place, is actually in Wales, however they play in the English leagues, a little bit like Cardiff and Swansea. And this was a great opportunity for me to play my first real full men's season in men's football. So I played a few pre-season games for them, and a loan was agreed for me to join them until the start of January. I was buzzing with this. It's a great opportunity to join a big club. Merthyr's a big club as well, who have a great fan base and a great setup. So I was really excited going into the start of the season. I was all ready to go. I'd agreed everything with Merthyr and Hereford to get me out on loan there. I'd played the last 2 pre-season games before the start of the season in the starting 11, ready to start the season. And then I had a setback. Because Merthyr is in Wales but they play in the English league, I had to actually get international clearance to play there. So basically it took about 2 to 3 weeks for my international clearance to go through. And because of that, I missed the first 4 games of the season. So I was literally training with Merthyr, like everything had been agreed, but I couldn't be announced or I couldn't play any games because I was waiting for my international clearance, and I ended up missing 4 games. So that gave me a bit of a setback early on, because obviously from there then I've got to work my way to get back into the team. But it wasn't too bad. I waited for my opportunities, and in total at Merthyr I ended up playing 16 games, 13 of those in the league, which is not bad considering it was from September to December, so 3 months, 16 games altogether. In this time as well at Merthyr, I also scored 2 goals. My first goal was against Kings Langley away from home on the 23rd of October. So that was really good. I was buzzing to get my first goal in men's football. You might have seen that one on my Instagram. Obviously I haven't been posting on YouTube, but I do updates on my Instagram, so make sure you go follow me on there. We haven't had the best of seasons in terms of league performance, but the loan was absolutely fantastic for me. So now my loan has come to an end. However, currently I'm in discussions with all parties discussing what's the next steps and discussing what's the best thing for me and both clubs. So yeah, it's exciting. I've really enjoyed my first half of the season, and now I'm looking forward to the second half, wherever that may be, whether that's at Merthyr, Hereford or somewhere else. I'm really looking forward to it. And also, I'm looking forward to uploading YouTube videos again. It's been a while, I have missed it. Loads of you guys still message me on Instagram and leave comments on my YouTube videos asking me when I'm going to be back, and I really do appreciate those messages and comments, and it's only right that I come back and carry on continuing to update you on my journey and bringing you guys along with me. There's loads of things that in the upcoming videos that we'll need to catch up on, and plenty more stories and updates from things that have happened in my first loan and experiences that I've learned, and they'll all come out in the upcoming videos, so there's lots to look forward to. Over the summer I also went on a boot camp, and there's loads of stuff that I want to tell you guys about that, but I can't fit it all into this first video. I'm thinking of doing a Q&A where basically we can just have a bit of a catch up. You can ask me as many questions as you want, and then we'll be back up to speed. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this first video back. It's feeling a bit strange to be back in front of the camera, to be honest. I've had to do a few takes, trust me. But it's good to be back, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Happy New Year to you all. I hope you all have a successful 2022, and I'll see you in the next video.